Today we take a very historic action that was 45 years in the making. In a few moments, I will sign an executive order to begin eliminating the Federal Department of Education once and for all.
That was President Trump on Thursday before signing an executive order to eliminate the Department of Education. The order comes just 1 week after the agency announced mass layoffs that would cut its workforce in half. Here with more is Jordan Weissman, senior writer covering consumer news from Washington. Great to have you, Jordan. Just break this down for us and the significance of this all.
So one thing you have to realize is that Republicans have been talking about ending the Department of Education ever since Ronald Reagan, almost immediately after the department was created. Trump looks like he is making the most concerted effort yet to actually do it. And given what he has done to some other federal agencies and offices like the CFPB, USAID, this looks like it could be really serious. One very important thing to know, though, is that the Department of Education was created by Congress. It's written into law. It would take an act of Congress to actually eliminate it. So what Trump is doing is he has essentially told his education secretary, Linda McMahon, to take every legal step possible to get ready to shutter the department. What people expect to happen is that he is going to try and what they've said they are going to do is they are going to try and move as many of the department's responsibilities, things like student lending and Pell Grants, for instance, to other departments. They may try to change the way billions of dollars in aid to public schools is distributed, give that to another department, and then eliminate whatever isn't required by law. So they are preparing for a wind down, but it's unclear if they'll be able to actually shutter it.
And the timeline for this, it sounds like there would need to be legal proceedings, there's going to be a vote in Congress. What does that all kind of shake out like?
We don't know exactly, is sort of the bottom line. There are a lot of known unknowns here, including the extent of his legal authority to do some of these things. That said, they've already started layoffs in motion. They've already, that proposal to cut the workforce in half, that's real. That is something they are attempting. It's always difficult to predict how long things will take to shake out in Washington because there are always lawsuits and much of what Trump is planning to do could be litigated. That said, a lot of people are worried about what the impact on borrowers could be here, or what the impact on student borrowers could be here. If there really is an attempt to move the federal student aid office to another part of the government, if it's done wrong, it could be pretty disruptive. That system's very fragile. Moving a single loan between different servicers can lead to information being lost. Now trying to imagine moving the entire $1.6 trillion portfolio. So there are a lot of nerves. There's not a lot of detail about what they are planning. So everyone's just kind of watching closely.
Jordan, thanks so much for continuing to track this for us. We'll be checking back in for sure.
Thank you for having me.